Of superhero adjacent movies. Have you guys heard of Logan the Wolf?
Oh yeah.
No.
A Wolverine fan from this came out. It's basically a reimagining of Wolverine as a Viking.
And we're going to go through it. Come with us on that journey. We're going to reveal the truths about why
What's
Madame
up?
Web is the best, worst movie.
It's
of
Saturday
late.
evening.
And we'll be looking at what could be deemed the
7
most
p.m.
cursed movie of all time.
And we're gonna play some
Genuinely
Fortnite,
sad. It's
and
like
we're probably gonna
it's
work
sad.
on
He was in the
doing
Amazon
some
with
silly
my
solo
mom when
stuff,
she was
'cause
researching spiders right
tomorrow.
before
I
she
gotta
died.
go out
Madame
and like
Web.
busk and
Madame
actually
Web.
get out there. and
Damn Web.
Try to get some
Damn
tips.
Web.
Some might think it's average in like all
Got my brouhaha.
ways, but you know, to a trained cinema lover, it is truly hilarious.
Watching
Oh, he's dead. He's dead. You
lone
gotta move
guy.
on.
VFX artists react to bad and great CGI. You can see it on the screen there. If you look closely.
She's very unconcerned about this corpse under your hand.
No, he's been awake for 3 minutes. Oh, shoot, he has.
I've never seen Madame
seen
Web.
the
I
future?
do not
Feels like they're making it
donut
up on the spot.
plan to see it. It looks like a raging piece of shit. Raging piece of shit movie. Fuck that.
comes.
No. Alright, I'm gonna check my YouTube. This should be streaming on YouTube and on
Fender Bender.
If she starts pressing on his chest, I'm gonna die.
Start pressing.
No, there's no.
He didn't
and
take
on
his pulse.
Twitch.
His heart's still beating. Stop.
Alright. That's kind of what I want to have things. So put that right there.
Bleeding. Stop squeezing the blood out of him.
That right there. You know what? I actually don't want that. I want a
He's
chat.
crushing
I want
His
chat.
only good rib.
There's motifs in this film. There's motifs like car accidents. Specifically using cars as weapons is like her superpower.
Alright, here we go.
Guys, who's that? Oh, that's my
I've dropped into the waters, the salty waters of doom. I don't know why they're salty waters. Maybe they're fresh water and they're not salt. Salty waters.
No.
I'm just making shit up. Like a good little zoomer. I'm not a generation. What am I? A millennial.
She definitely
Fucking
drove into the concrete
millennials.
slab there. That's all concrete.
Yeah, with rebar.
With rebar. And then on the other side, it's just like paper mache. Paper!
I say now, get down.
By the way, this is like legit Spider-Man guys, and these tiny sparklers.
I don't like any of those guns.
It's like one Roman candle.
Tomorrow I got a busk, so I've got like 5 projects open right now in Reaper.
Man, they must
Not
have
right now,
really
but
scratching the
on
bottom
my
of their
computers. And
Oh, that's the
yeah, I'm like generally hoping that I can get out there and take my guitar, because it looks flashy when I use my guitar.
right there.
We're all hanging from something, hanging from something, hanging from something. Oh, they're all hanging. They're all dangling. They're all dangling.
Yeah, that doesn't look good.
I'm waiting for that S. Something's gonna happen.
It's really
with that
weird.
S.
I'm gonna like
Oh,
fuck
man,
with
S
that.
is gonna burst.
I don't care if I die this round, whatever. Let's
Watch
just
this. Here it comes.
let's just try to make sure that this looks okay. Filters,
Bonk.
background removal, yeah.
It was the pee all along.
It just looks too.
We were so busy focused on the
It's
S.
too much.
Can I just point out how it looks like he
No.
He's got spider powers.
Contour
He needed him with an
filter.
ambulance, and that disables him.
He also
Don't
really
like that.
slows down on the way down.
Yeah,
Skip
the animation
image.
for all of this is so wacky.
Weird.
That S is really wacky. The gravity on that.
Nice.
This is definitely like either somebody's
There we
first
go.
pass
That's
or
better.
somebody's 300th pass, and they are so fed up.
That looks way
with
better.
Whoever is telling them what to do, who has no idea.
Kind of
what
move
they're
around a
doing,
little
that they're
bit.
just
Let
like,
me
Screw
see.
it. I don't care
Hopefully.
anymore.
Madame Web in the comics is blind, and they went the whole movie. And I feel like at this point they're like, "Oh shit, we forgot to blind her." Because the
Sort of
origin
looks
story, she's
better,
supposed
I
to
don't
get
know.
blind. Like we should have
Whatever.
done it back in the fireworks factory.
I'm gonna
You're
take this
right.
guy's
Because we-
car. Is this his car? Maybe he had. I think he had a different one.
What's going on in the water? Salt water?
This SUV is very slow.
All right, we have to fix this because it needs to be canon.
Oh shit! I think there's someone over there. Someone's here. I can sense their power. I'm gonna go ahead and take you.
We are cleared. That being said, the little fluids, you know,
There.
the bubbles on the trails.
I got a drink. I'm drinking. I might just get like another. Either get some weed or.
Speaking of superhero adjacent movies.
Oh yeah.
No.
A Wolverine fan from this came out. It's the Wolverine of the Viking. And it's really well done. Take a look at this little fight scene from the middle.
No way. How fun.
I hate that little gun, but it's blue. And it's gonna be causing more damage than the other guns I currently have. Alright.
Oh, he's.
I mean, not really. I've got some a decent loadout, decent selection. You can't really see it. No, you can probably see it a little. No, you can't. I'm in the way. Man, it just looks weird. Like it's always changing.
Nice. I like they offset the animation a little bit so they all don't come out at the same time.
A background removal thing, at least. Okay, I can hear someone. I can hear someone. Ah, shit. Did not mean to waste that.
CG knives and blades are tough because when you stick something into somebody, you know you're going to use a fake sword. You still need the sword like locked to their body.
Yeah, it's not a parent-child. it's brother-sister.
You see how the guy's head sticks to his hand there? That stuff's the tricky stuff.
It is tough.
You notice how he grabs it so he can keep his head on the hand?
Yeah.
There's not like one shot that they put all their effort into and everything else is sloppy and halfway there. It's just a lot of decent, high-quality CGI shots that never dip below that line where you're like, oh, that's really poorly done.
That pull you out of it.
Yeah, and they maintain that for the whole thing, which is tough.
Could have just
I do
gone
love
through
that we're at a point
the
where, like, the fan
this little
film
space right
genre
here.
is putting out this kind of quality.
Yeah.
silly.
It is really
Okay, there's
awesome.
probably something over
Hey, if you like the
here.
show and you want to support us,
Nope,
check out the
they
extended
took it.
cuts on
All right, I gotta get out of Dodge.
$4 a month. It's basically our Patreon, except we also get streaming service with no ads.
Which means we gotta pick up one of these cars over here. They're both the same? They both look gray. Alright. Bing bang boom.
I have an often requested that I want to get to. You guys seem really deep Horizon.
Got a lot going on here. Oh, I got both of them. Fuck yeah. Oh no. Oh my god, what the fuck? What was that? It took me out of the fucking car, these motherfuckers.
Damn, dude, this is sick. Dude. Look at that.
That's right, that's my ammo. That's my ammo, fool.
Like, they're definitely very.
Let's go. Where's the violence? There you are.
Wild.
Not bad. It's great for 1990.
Uh-oh. Ah. I got him.
Yeah.
I killed it in him. Hell yeah. That was a weva. A weva? A weva. I can't even pronounce it anymore, man. My accent is. I'm just not gonna talk Spanish tonight. We're just not gonna even. A weva? Let's see. Uh-oh. Somebody's coming. Whoa. Somebody. Where are they? Oh, shit. Ah! No me matas, güey. Tengo miedo. Okay, I lied. I guess I am going to talk more Spanish today. Yeah. That's two. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna die. Alright, look at you go. Flipping around. Messing about. No one can touch you, man. You're invincible.
had John Burton Jr. on this couch before. He was the visual effects supervisor for ILM on this film. Now, ILM didn't do a ton of shots.
All right, what do I gotta? I gotta
Some
reload.
really cool things. For example,
Do I?
the tentacles
Yeah,
in the hallway. This scenario, we don't really have water swimming. So you have really basic stuff. You can do like drip and things like that. And they started developing bubbles and splashes. It's basically throwing particles in the way that water is particles and splashes. They call it bubble funking. So these bubble funking these shots.
Bubble funkin' and
Yeah, so you see here they have the animation. They have ripples and liquid water, and they go on to do that are flying off the bed. And you actually get correct splashes.
What was that? What
Then
happened?
they go,
Someone was messing my shit up.
back on top of that. And then you have the fact that you
I'm
have
a
the camera,
body.
dynamic lighting,
My brain.
edit, really effective shots. In a way, it's primitive with the technology, but really well and artfully done.
I would say it's probably the most like photoreal CG in this film.
I agree. It's very iconic.
The shot holds up.
CGI back then, lighting, and then you have time for artists to go and bracket. The hand looks incredible.
Yeah, this is great. This is a shot that is CG Hall of Fame.
I would agree with that.
In fact, I think we're starting it right now, the CG Hall of Fame.
I like
Oh,
this.
I agree. I think we're
like
starting
this.
it.
As far as a CG Hall of Fame, that shot is 30 years old, and quite possibly is one of the coolest shots ever made.
Yeah, it is.
It holds up.
I'm shocked I've never seen
That was perfect.
If you worked on this shot,
Dude, I'm still alive? That's 3 kills, and I'm still alive, bro.
Okay, so I love hitting you guys quizzes on how they did things back in the old days.
Usually I get iced at this point. Someone just takes me out.
Here we are.
Come on.
Oh, yes, this is ridiculous.
Where are these fools?
oh,
Let's get them.
oh, I know.
I'll let you all be the first line of defense. You guys can shoot people down. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Without CGI,
They have found us out.
brown light in the room and brown paint on the walls to make it seem like it was sepia tone like the rest of the shots.
How do you do the black and white person?
It's just a black and white costume with a double, and then real Dorothy steps in.
Where are they? Look, they're landing over here, some of them.
Are you kidding?
Oh, that's 4. That is 4 in a row without getting killed. I'm just making up my own metrics here.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Is she painted? Yeah. With like lead-based paint?
Probably, I think it's crude oil-based paint.
Whoa, what a cool idea.
Also,
Yeah.
another little crazy fact, completely unrelated to this. The fact in this remember when you giant like column of fire? So this
I'm just gonna rain down fire on this shit.
That's fun. They have
Because it's already like...
We're gonna see the line of more.
Yeah. By the way, she got blasted by a flamethrower. She got.
Did she? They were brutal on this set, dude.
The screens are real.
If you look closely, you can see that there's actually 2 trap doors. One that shoots smoke and fire, and one that's
the same one.
It's so terrible. Dude, it's like that's just like mustard gas coming up right there, left over from World War I. In all honesty, yeah.
I mean, they had a surplus. Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't use it all.
They use everything.
Yeah. We're talking about these, right? We're talking about our love of popping chunks, but when
5. That is 5 kills without getting iced.
Celebrate life. We were 11 years old when we met.
She didn't like me at all.
Where you at? Where you at? Oh, there they are. I should have busted out the shotgun. I would have hit him.
We've kind of just been laughing ever since.
He's one of a kind.
Ugh.
Not one of a kind, but he's one of a kind.
Emotions. I will have none of that.
Purposeful. Something is going on in Austin, Texas, and nobody.
Something's going on. It's a mystery. No one can understand
11 men and a lake.
how a big ass fucking lake river next to a popular tourist destination with
That
bars
man
and
lived to
alcohol
tell his
could
story
result.
and wants answers.
and
along
people
with countless
dying.
families missing their loved
I mean, have
ones.
you
An
have you
Austin
been
police
drunk?
homicide sergeant is here to answer my questions.
Just over the years,
And my face looks all like
deaths that
funny.
happen in and around the water. Sometimes they're shootings, sometimes they're drownings.
Thanks for joining me for Crime Fix. I'm Anjanette Levy.
Oh,
Since
shit.
2022,
Crime Fix.
the bodies of 11 men and a woman have been found in Austin's Lady Bird Lake. The lake, named for former First Lady Lady Bird Johnson, is beautiful. It's a crown jewel of the Lone Star State's capital city. But the loved ones of many of the men whose bodies have been pulled from the lake feel the lake may be holding a secret. Even more bodies have been found in the lake over the years, including the body of Martin Gutierrez in 2018. Here's his brother,
That is
Mitch.
unfortunate for
Martin,
the families that have
such
to
a
deal
good
with that.
kid. He was a little bit younger than me. He's like 6 years younger than me. Such a happy.
But I also think
happy
sensationalizing
individual,
these
very
issues is probably not the
optimistic,
best
Painfully optimistic. He's such a
or
great
most
person.
positive thing for the community.
You know, he went to Texas Tech, graduated, and he always used to come here to Austin all the time. And then when he graduated, he came and moved in with me.
A lot of these times,
So that's what
a
ultimately
lot of
brought
these
him over
times,
to
a lot of times, this stuff
He was
is like
the
based on
baby.
conjecture, or they
Sounds
go
like
into
you're really
conjecture
close.
and they don't like qualify
Very,
that,
very much
and
so.
they
We went to the
present
gym
facts
every day,
and
we did
conjecture.
everything the same. We watched
or
the same stupid
speculation.
movies all the time on repeat. You know, just those kinds of things.
It's interesting that they've actually got
That's a
a
lot.
family member. We're gonna do one more round of this, and then I'm switching
That's
over
a
to
moment that
some.
Mitch loves of his brother getting a little grossed out by seafood. Neither one of them liked it. Mitch and Martin lived together. He remembers vividly that day in 2018 when he realized that Martin was missing.
Him and I were a victim of routine. You know, we went to the gym, like 6 days a week. So whenever I got off of work at 2:30, I'd come home, clean the house or whatever, and then he'd get off of work at 5, and then we'd go to the gym.
Yeah,
Like,
that guy
that's a
definitely
routine
goes
that we
to the
did all
gym.
time. And I texted him, I was like, hey man, where you at? And he was very dependable. He never missed a day of work. He was, always there. Very predictable. And he didn't answer. And then we called his work, and he didn't go to work, which was unheard of. So we called around, called the buddies he was with the previous night, and they said,
white privilege is a racist myth.
Oh my
that is
God!
rooted in bigotry.
Why does this keep popping
Based
up?
on their skin
I don't want to.
If
that he had just
Charlie
left,
Kirk looks
and
like a lizard
they
person.
didn't know where he was, and then so
Just
we called
a
around, and I was like, well, maybe he's
weird
at his girlfriend's house.
Type of
He
individual.
wasn't there, so we knew something was immediately off within like an hour of not making it to the gym. I knew something was off. And then the next day, I went to like local hospitals, like Cedar Facilities, St. David's, asking around if there were any John Does that were found or brought to their facilities.
The other guy was just shooting around too.
There was nothing.
Mitch Gutierrez filed a police report and started searching for Martin as any family member would do. He remembers what Martin's friends told him about the night that he vanished.
So it was a Sunday night. He went out to go meet up with the buddies that were just watching Sunday Night Football out there on Rainy Street. They went to one bar, they weren't there very long. They went to another bar from Luster. From Luster, my brother was perfectly fine. And then he went to the bar next to the one called Alibi. By the time he made it to Alibi, he was similar. My friends are like, what's wrong with Martin? It's not him. And I know my brother. We'd go out all the time, we'd drink, and what I saw in that footage that the bar owner let us see, that wasn't, I don't know what was going on, but
And I've got
he was okay.
probably an interview coming up for a.
The bar, there's an inside area, and then you go to
Turn
the
this down
back
a little
area where
bit.
the bathrooms are, and then you can actually exit on the outside, which is what he did.
I've got a interview coming up for a local iPhone repair, computer repair, and just general mobile device repair shop.
15 minutes, like, hey, where you at?
And I'm hoping I get it,
Looking for surveillance video as he
because I need to get my foot in the door with dealing with like
from inside the bar, but he recorded
tech
video on his
stuff,
phone
and that's not really like IT or cybersecurity, but it is like adjacent.
The video is the last time that Mitch would ever see Martin alive. So do you think somebody took his drink or something like that?
I do. The behavior I saw from a kid that I've known my entire life, and seeing I don't know what it was now. I know they did a very generic top string. You know, they don't.
And it's like a small shop. It's somewhat North Austin, which is fine because I'm central, and this isn't too far north. It's about 8 miles away from my apartment, and it looks like they have a location, like a kiosk at the mall, and then they have their actual physical store front. And it looks like people go there regularly, and primarily for, you know, iPhone and mobile phone issues. So I think tomorrow I'm gonna busk. I'm gonna try to interview prep.
And I just find it hard to believe that, you know, this kid is the best swimmer in the world, but swimming aside, like, it was like 20 degrees. There was no way he would ever talk to her.
I also need to talk up how personable I can be, like how warm and friendly I can be. I'm gonna ask one of my homies.
And he's not satisfied with the answers he receives. Others cause of death.
And dead people don't bleed.
It's not like those painful lip plumpers that sting and burn.
So yeah, looking to hopefully secure that job. There's other people that have applied. I've been like hot on the heels of this employer and the hiring manager, and I'm looking to like just get into that role, man, where I'm handling hardware devices. You know, going forward in the IT cybersecurity tech world, I will need to have these things under my belt, you know, like be able to show that I have experience. Experience in handling devices, like frequently handling a variety of devices is going to look good on my resume. You know, even if it's primarily phone repair. You know, I do have experience with device maintenance and device repair, mobile device repair. So I'm not a complete like novice. I would say like I am at a beginner level, but that I am familiar with at least the terminology. Ooh, killed it in me. Just straight up murdered. I got moited. Highway robbery. Yeah, so hopefully I get this job, because I think with this job, and whoa, what the hell was that? What was...
We're left with the evidence at the end of the day. We have to piece together all the actual physical evidence that we have, and that is
Man, I hope this Mr. I think James, like, I shouldn't be saying his name. I'm gonna refrain from using his name too much. No!
Austin Police Sergeant Andy Sexton.
Oh, he got me finally. Fucking murdered by Deadpool.
There's nothing suspicious surrounding the
RoboCop versus Deadpool. That's pretty neat. That's pretty cool, I think. And let's see.
In and around the water. Sometimes they're shooting, sometimes they're drownings,
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh, I got annihilated. Yet again, the annihilations. Deadpool, I will have my revenge. I guess not. I ran away from Deadpool out of fear for my safety and my loved ones. Oh man, I got.
with any of these victims. I read a story that said that one victim may have been shot.
I got the pew-pews. They pew-pewed me. Ugh, man. I'm getting... It's neck and neck. I gotta get back in there. Gotta get some game. Gotta game the game. Gotta live the life of, Yee! Oh, mira. Oh, yeah, buddy. Give it to me.
Sergeant Sexton says that unlabeled drownings were sad, unfortunate accidents, but that doesn't mean
What's that? I guess I'll go with that. I can play with that a little bit.
purposes. But
I don't know what's happening over here, but it causes me grief. Great, inconsolable grief. No! Ugh, man. I really need a shotgun. I'm overdriving the mic, but I don't care because it doesn't sound too bad, especially on a live stream. It just makes it sound like I'm really excited. Uh-oh. Run! Run, little Vinny! I can be your hero, baby. I can kiss away the pain. I will be your Enrique Iglesias. Man. Yeah, they were getting... Oh, man, that was close. That was a close one. Ugh. Someone's gonna get me. Oh shit. Ah! Shit. Man, this is a brutal match. It's a high intensity match. Ah! Run! Ugh, damn it. What do I get for switching too much?
On 6th Street, Austin police wrote a report on May 16th this year.
Man, Core 3 is... Core 3 and Core 2, 3, and 4 are really the main... Oh, no. Ah! They're doing me murder. Oh, I've got a perfect spot up here. Where's everyone? Boom! I got the final kill. My only kill.
Along with the 911 call at the time of this recording, that second request has not yet been fulfilled, but stay tuned. Do you guys have any reason to believe there was anything suspicious surrounding the incident involving Jeff Jones?
No. And I, from what I had heard, he just had no recollection of the events of that night. But the officers that had responded out there found him at the bottom of to find him on the ground. So, again, without like video or anything definitive
Exit.
to show that there was any foul play.
7:30.
Pointed to the fact that he had just fallen.
I think we're gonna try to play with some solo ideas. I need to come up with like some tracks.
Something in his drink.
It was definitely quite a revelation. I mean, I had never really contemplated my own mortality at all. I'm in my mid-30s, so it's not even something you think about, really. We had actually heard about it when we were going down the
Come up with some music,
7 of us on a flight down
because I need to busk like tomorrow.
We had heard of the disappearances of
I don't know how it's really gonna like work out, because
watch out for the serial killer in Austin, and you know, to wake up.
It's looking pretty dicey. Looking pretty dicey out there, my friends.
Of somebody in that exact situation we were laughing about was definitely a shock. Yeah, I mean, I had heard about it, but I hadn't really. I obviously did a lot more research afterwards. Started realizing that
I still don't like the way this
a 20 or 30 something male who've been disappearing.
Background removal tool is working. It's looking like really meh.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate, and I don't know that I believe that it's really a serial killer, but I do think that the drug is that these drugs.
Let's see. So it's
and easily available for people.
Amazon Cheapo Cam. Go to filters, background removal effects, advanced settings, threshold.
That may be the real issue.
Turn that up, turn that down. Calculate every frame.
Drinks has been a problem in major cities for years. In response to concerns over drugging drinks in Austin, the city has launched the
Contour
program. They did that in April. The city's website includes advice like never leave your drink unattended, watch your drink being poured, be cautious about taking a drink from someone you don't know, and use a drink cover and watch for others in your
It's like not changing anything.
One Austin City Council member pushed for the program, citing what's been going on at the bars in Austin for years.
We have seen instances where...
Okay, let's go through each one.
An article in 2019
that one doesn't look great. I don't really like temporal smooth factor.
Unusual non-alcoholic related symptoms.
Simulation threshold, high equals sensitive.
Druggings, the physicians have often said, yes, I think it's definitely possible.
The city also stationed EMTs along.
Let's go to defaults. Let's do defaults. All right.
An Austin Travis County spokesperson told me that EMTs had actually stopped several people leaving bars from wandering toward the water. Now the city is looking at whether that program should be implemented full time, but it all comes down to money and the city
just cuts out like some of my face. I don't like that. I don't want you cutting out my cabeza.
Like the pilot programs designed to keep people safe, so many questions remain about how and why.
I'm wondering if it's like the lighting situation.
We can't explain why it seems to be mostly men, but
threshold high.
From the Austin homicide unit.
So you only need like, oh no, it's not cutting on my face. That's the mic. It just looks like dark. It's not really. I guess it's not cutting out my face. Contour.
Especially serial killer at play here.
Meanwhile, Jeff Jones still has questions about what's going on in the bar district in Austin and what happened to him.
Make it as smooth as possible.
Really needs to be addressed at this point. I mean, with the fact that you have this many people disappearing in your city, what
Bet.
makes a serial killer
Okay.
or not? I feel like that's not good for tourism, and you would think that they would
Kind of do something like
wanna
that.
eradicate that issue.
I guess it is
sooner
like,
than later. It's,
'cause that's the
it's
mic
crazy.
right there.
But yeah, hopefully.
And yeah, nah, like
having these conversations can get some awareness and at least help people be a little more safe when they're down there, and in a few other cities
feather
around the
blend
country,
silhouette. I don't
similar
know.
issues going on.
Thankfully, Jones lived to tell his story, although he has some lingering effects from falling 24 feet off that bridge.
Holy
I'm
shit.
still on some pain meds. I luckily have gotten off of most of them. It was pretty intense at first, but I do have two very large rods in my back connecting. Well, actually 4 rods.
I don't know
in
if
2
that
places in my back connecting.
really helps.
The spinal cord.
Let's go back to defaults again.
That were damaged, and those are actually supposed to come out this summer. Shockingly enough, they aren't permanent.
Yeah, that contour's pretty
still
good,
can
I
function
guess.
fairly normally with it. It is a little painful sometimes, certain activities, but really I'm pretty lucky. And I also did have a puncture.
I don't know, maybe I should
went through my elbow, my left elbow, and I've lost some range
put.
of motion there.
Man, I don't like
as well, which
the
I've been
camera
therapy for.
being right.
But yeah, overall, it hasn't negatively affected my life, which is really lucky.
Oh man, I don't
No
know.
one has more questions than the loved ones of the families whose brothers and sons are never coming home. Mitch Gutierrez feels like he still doesn't know what happened to his brother Martin.
That kid was the salt of the earth, and he deserved better. He is not a person that should have been pushed aside. He's a better person than that. He deserved better. And all those other people that died too deserve better than that. And the city didn't do. They didn't do anything. And they just said it was accidental. It's not fair. He's too good of a person. All these people were too good to just be thrown to the side. And nothing's been done. And the city needs to do something. And they need to do it faster because people will continue to go missing.
Will these families ever find out what happened to their loved ones? Were they all drugged? Or were some intoxicated and sadly just ended up walking into the lake? They may never
See,
get
why do
the
they
answers
present
they
that
need or
dichotomy
want,
like that?
but they say they'll
Like,
continue to
we
push for
cannot figure
answers.
out
So
what
do
the
you say
truth
to the
is.
public out
What is the
there
point
who's
of
got
doing a
this legitimate
broadcast like
concern
that
about people ending up in the water?
if not to spread like rumor and
People are
hearsay?
out, especially in the bar districts. Hopefully people keep an eye on their friends. I think a lot of people end up becoming incredibly intoxicated, which often leads to some people ending up in the water. And I
Yeah,
can't speak to
so
exactly how
shouldn't.
folks end up in the
I don't
water,
know.
right? Every case is completely different. Some of the folks are homeless, sleep by
Cores
the
2
water.
and 3
They
are
use that as
popping
the
off.
bathroom. So there's all different
I don't know. I kind of
circumstances
just,
in all of these different cases.
as long
but,
as
I hope it helps make people feel a little bit better that through our homicide unit, we look at every possible thing that we can in trying to rule out any
all
sort
right.
of
I'm gonna open
foul
up
play,
some.
and there's just no signs that or any evidence leading to any kind of conclusion.
I'm gonna open up Reaper.
Other than the ones that we've already classified as homicides.
Let's fix this a little bit. I'm moving over to my
By the robbery
Reaper.
division where people have actually drugged bar patrons to rob them. This woman was named a suspect in incidents going back to 2022.
God, that girl looks
Sexton says
super
these are separate
sketch.
cases from the
Sketchy as
counties.
hell.
On July 5th, a man's body was found on a trail off of Lady Bird Lake, raising fears
Hell
of a
nah.
possible killer on the loose.
This call for service was responded to in a timely manner. Call text advised the complainant located a white male with apparent life-threatening injuries to his body. The Austin Fire
And every time I
Department,
stream
Austin County
using
Sheriff, and the Austin
Restream,
Police Department arrived on scene.
I'm gonna go check
Unfortunately,
my
the victim was
Twitch
pronounced
stream here real
deceased at
quick.
approximately 5:45 p.m.
And let me
This is
see.
not
Twitch,
being
Twitch,
investigated as a homicide at
Twitch.
this time, and all investigative steps being taken are routine measures. At this time, this is being considered an isolated incident, and there's no known threat. To
Okay,
the
looking
general
at my Twitch stream.
Sadly, Austin police say that man died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. He was not the victim.
Says I'm
of a homicide.
live.
And that's it for this episode of
See, I
Crime
can
Mix.
never
We'll continue
fucking
to
see it.
follow this story and keep you updated on
I
any
don't
new
understand
information
it.
we get. I'm Anjanette Levy, and I'll see you back here next time.
It does not. Look, I'm gonna bring it up here on
How's it going? John here from Neural DSP. And I want
Twitch
to show
as
you a
well.
brand new feature from CoreOS 3.0.0, sidechaining. In essence, a sidechain allows a device to be triggered by a signal at any point before it in the chain. This is such a powerful tool that can help you refine your guitar tones and create unique effects. So let's dive in.
And it's
Core
completely
OS
dark
3.0.0
out, blacked out. I don't
introduces
get that.
several new devices with sidechain functionality. These
Of,
include the
superhero
doubler
adjacent
and the
movies.
transparent blend, as well as the
Have you
plug-in
guys heard of
doubler
Logan the Wolf?
and the plug-in blend.
Oh, yeah.
All of the sidechain
Wolverine fan
devices
from this
are
came out. It's
indicated
a
by
reimagining of
an
Wolverine as a
S/C
Viking.
in the name.
And we're going
These
to
include
go
the
through it.
Adaptive
Come with
Gate,
us on that journey. We're going to reveal the
87,
truth
Optocom,
about why
What's up?
Midnight's Web is the best worst movie.
It's
of
Saturday
all time.
evening.
And we'll be looking at what could be
So now,
deemed
7
look
p.m.
at how to set up
That's
the
weird.
sidechain
Why does it
with one of these
show?
devices. Here, I've added a legendary 87 with the sidechain.
I don't know why it's
functionality
doing that.
at the end
Anyways,
of the chain, and you'll see
I
that the
can't
source
monitor my
for the
Twitch
sidechain
stream
is currently off.
while I'm using
This is a drop-down
Restream,
menu where you can select the target source
but I
for the
can
sidechain.
monitor my
Currently, with the
YouTube
sidechain
stream
source off. Here's how it sounds.
while using Restream. OBS, this thing right here is connected to Restream.
Now, if I select the source
And
to be input
yeah,
1,
I don't understand why it
that's going to
won't.
be reading input 1, i.e.
It will not
my
let me
DI
do the
guitar.
damn thing.
So now,
Chicken
all the
wing.
transients of
Brr,
my
brr, brr,
DI
brr,
guitar
brr.
signal are going to trigger the compressor's sidechain. And this will result in that classic pulsing bass sound. Another creative application of the sidechain could be to use it in conjunction with an envelope filter. You might use an envelope filter before an amplifier so that it can read your cleaner, unprocessed guitar signal. And that sounds like this. But now, thanks to sidechaining, we can put
There's
an
a
envelope
show
filter
tomorrow
after the
night,
amplifier
8908
speaker
Linton
and
Drive.
sidechain it to my input.
Let me
In this
see.
way,
I mean, it's
the envelope
tomorrow
filter is
night.
still being triggered by my DI guitar signal, and this has the benefit of improving tracking, but with the filter sitting after the amplifier. So let's hear this for comparison.
Man, house places that have house shows are short-lived.
And this means that we can use the envelope filter. at
Usually the
any
neighbors
point
get
of the
pissed
guitar
off.
tone's signal path. However, we still retain the clarity of
Looks
that
like
guitar DI for tracking.
mouthing is
Another
playing
use
more
of this
often now. It's
sidechain
interesting.
functionality may be to improve the efficiency of a noise gate. To do this, I've added an adaptive gate with the
I'm gonna look up
sidechain
the
feature
location for this house
and
show tomorrow night. I
of this
might want to
chain
like pop
after
in.
an amp and cabinet. And similar to the envelope filter example, I've set the target
908.
source of the sidechain to input 1.
Oh my
so it's
god,
reading
it's
my
10
guitar's
miles
DI
away.
signal. By using the noise gate with
Of
the sidechain
course,
this
it's in the
way,
middle
end
of
the
friggin'
signal chain,
nowhere.
It means that the noise gate is triggered
See,
by
it's,
and reacting to the cleanest part of the signal, the guitar DI,
Hyde Park?
whilst cleaning up the entire signal path.
It is in.
And the end result of this is a much cleaner
Oh,
output.
where the
signal.
hell am I?
So let's hear it in context.
I'm off Mater. Mater.
So there's a quick look into this sidechaining feature, and we're very excited to bring this to you as part of our
8600
Core OS
South First
3.0.0
Hyde Park.
update for Quad Cortex. To find out more about Core OS,
That's right,
and
I
Quad
used to live
Cortex,
around that
head on over
area.
to neuraldsp.com.
Let's
I've been
see.
John Connon. Thanks for watching.
Garrison Park. What is that? William Cannon. I was off. There's Tanglehood, the Tanglehood Forest. Slaughter? Was that Slaughter? No. I guess I was off, maybe West William Cannon Drive. Let's see. There's Westgate. Yeah, William Cannon and South First right there. Mimosa Manor? What the hell? I've never heard of Mimosa Manor in South Austin. It's the name of the neighborhood. That's hella bougie. No. Well, maybe.
Scientists design machines that think for themselves.
I guess I have an aversion to the word drone. It implies something mindless.
With the potential to become weaponized.
I honestly just feel like taking
military
a
would
nap.
be crazy not to take these
What time did I go to sleep last night? Like at
utilize
2?
them in ways that
3?
would help us perform better on the battlefield.
Yeah, I got up at like 10:30, 10:40.
There will always be vulnerabilities. You can't design them out of your system just with sheer force of will and intelligence.
But how will it change the way we fight wars?
It is a fantasy to think that you can delegate the decision over life and death to a robot.
50 years ago,
Hell
it was pure science
yeah.
fiction to imagine a U.S. soldier sitting in a bunker in Nevada could remotely pilot a plane flying thousands of miles away, and then drop a Hellfire missile on an enemy
Damn,
target.
I'm getting hungry again.
But this is
Like
reality
I
in
just
2016.
ate.
Today, unmanned aerial vehicles, or UAVs, are a vital part of warfare. They're in the stockpiles of more than 24 nations and target and kill thousands around the world. The next generation of drone technology is even more sophisticated. I found it here in this idyllic little field just outside of Budapest, Hungary.
When you look at a flock of starlings in the sky, their motion is based on
I
very simple rules. The whole
am.
pattern, their motion is some kind of meta-level intelligence or collective intelligence. And the same kind of thing applies to drones as well. When I see the whole flock flying, it's always magical for me after so many years.
This is Gabor Vasarhelyi. He's part of a team developing technology they hope will be used in agriculture or search and rescue. They're working on drone swarms, which is to say, a
Oh,
flock of autonomous
sleepy.
drones in the
Really
sky
just want to take a
making
nap.
decisions as a posse of
This is
like-minded
the
robots.
sleepiest of sleepiest days.
Unlike the typical drones used today, there's no human operator directing their movement individually.
Oh, now you're hearing them kind of creak up, eh?
These machines are given a set of instructions.
Holy.
Then they figure out how to execute them as a team, solving problems in real time. That beacon in my hands makes the drones track whoever's holding it wherever they go. Notice how they coordinate and keep their distance from one another automatically.
What? Gojira? Gojira is playing metal at the Olympics?
How are they communicating with one another?
The drones have a local communication.
No
network.
way.
Every single drone just
Reading
sends out
someone's
some
Instagram story,
stuff. I know
and
the
it looks
drones
like they
that are close
posted,
enough to receive
I guess,
the-
someone's
they
Twitter,
receive and integrate
someone's
into the
tweet,
decisions.
Why do you think the
X,
military is
their
interested in this
X,
kind of
their Z,
technology?
their
If you have
Yeet.
one
They posted some of the, posted their Yeet, I guess because it's X now. Sorry, but is that the whole point? Instead of a tweet, it's called a Yeet now. No, because the X would be like, in Spanish, it would be like a ch sound. So a cheat? I don't know. Anyways, so the tweet says, sorry but Gojira playing metal in front of windows with beheaded Marie Antoinettes in the Olympics opening ceremony completely fucking rules. I gotta see this. Gojira Olympics.
Harder to create a submarine swarm.
No way.
Is
This
create the
cannot
internet
be
for underwater robots.
real.
So we have the internet on land, and now we're getting the Internet of Things. Well, we're doing the
Opening.
Internet of Things.
No.
My little girl's always been a runner, and she might be the world's #1 Sydney fan. So Gemini, help my daughter write a letter telling Sydney how inspiring she is. You got this. Let's go.
Commercials. What is the? Yeah, that's so. It's so bougie though. Because I guess it's in France. It's in Paris, France. You know, Paris. The Paris Commune. That's so interesting. But I mean, they're doing the bourgeois revolution. Life, liberty, pursuit of happiness. And
What? Can we talk about all the different styles of music and dancing? And this is incredible.
You mean we don't mix Les Mis with heavy metal every day?
We do. Paris, you are incredible, Paris. I mean, oh my gosh. We just went metal after Les Mis, after Can.
And that image representing Marie Antoinette that you saw there as well, and you saw this section is called Liberty, exploring the Paris political and personal emancipation over time.
I had seen a little bit of this on social media referencing Gojira, but I didn't I saw it in passing and I didn't really pay a lot of attention, and this time now I am, I guess. The vocals, those orchestral multi-voice. Man, this must have been an intricate sound setup, mixing setup. Must have been a challenge to a degree. What the hell is this? Let's bring it down to let's just bring it down to the big one. Here we go. I'll put you up there. I like to be at the Paris Olympics with Gojira. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about Gojira. I have the Gojira Neural DSP amp sim, which sounds great. I love using it. I think it sounds really cool. Definitely borrows heavily from their sound, but that's also just great as a general metal guitar amplifier. Virtual simulations. Yeah, it's so sleepy. Ah! Referencing Les Miserables. Les Mis. Miserables. I don't know how to pronounce it. Les Mis. And
It's incredible. The mixing of the classical to heavy metal. Oh, beautiful. Sing.
yeah, I generally do think that like the Olympics are
This is
just,
so cool.
especially in the context of all this increasing wealth disparity globally is in not good taste. I mean, it's a great presentation. I'm not saying it's not isn't artistic. It's just like just trying to sell people their own ideas back to them. Yeah, no.
So the artistic director, Thomas Joly, decided to lean into some of the cliches about France. City of Light, known as a romantic city. So much literature written or set here involves love. So in this segment, love and literature, the twain shall meet. Or maybe we should say, the trois shall meet.
Oh, this is so pretentious. I like breathing in the microphone too. Alright, that's gotta probably be enough of that. Blah blah blah. Anyways, I'll play some music real quick. Let me mess around with that. I'm hungry again. I kind of want something to eat, but I need to save my monies. I need to charge my phone real quick.
At last, an electric vehicle made to recharge you. The Triple Crown awarded 3-row Kia EV9.
Kia, movement that inspires.
Walk around any barrio and you'll find lots of small businesses just like El Mercadito, El Cafecito, El Rinconcito. We love using hitos. But just because your name sounds small doesn't mean that you can't do big things. With QuickBooks, Carmencita runs her barcito like El Barzote. She gets a complete view of her finances so she has the confidence to take her business to the next level. Run your negocito like a negociote with Intuit QuickBooks. Get 50% off your first 3 months.
Auf Autodesk Fusion 360 sind wir gekommen, da wir mit unseren bisherigen CAD-Programmen am Ende gestanden sind. Unsere Anforderungen wurden schneller und schneller, die Verknüpfung verschiedener Abteilungen wurden mehr und damit war Bedarf nach anderer Software.
All right, I gotta fix up my guitar real quick.
So this is a really strong one, very energetic, really punchy. I like the kick and the snare a lot. It's in the thrash beat and blast beat that I noticed that I think the close mics on the hi-hat and the ride could come up and be treated a little bit differently. I mean, I can hear there's a hi-hat there, but it's really just a little shimmery sound over there rather than something which feels energetic. And then similarly with the ride, I guess. I can hear the top end of the attack of it, but I don't get the sense of it being a big clangy ride. That was the Mega Bell that we ended up using on this, so that is a ride that has lots of body and clang to it, so it would be cool to hear that in the mix. And I've got a feeling that Luke could just bring up the close mics and that would do quite a lot.
Oh look, it's
Let me just quickly interrupt you.
Like
no,
me.
I'm not Nolly, but I promise he'll be back in just a few seconds. I'm here to tell you what we're gonna do in this video, because Adam Nolly Getgood, he has checked out all your drum mixes and he's gonna review them today. How cool is that? I've told him to be as honest as possible, so you'll get his honest opinion, all right? He will tell you what's good, what's bad, and what can be improved. I think this is going to be very interesting because he's going to show and pinpoint some of the typical problems that people have when they mix drums. In case you also want to mix the drum tracks that Nolly recorded, check out the link below to the infamous masterclass, the Nolly Drum
I gotta turn off.
It's a
the DI input.
4-hour-long course where Nolly shows you everything he knows about recording and mixing drums, and it includes the multi-tracks. Anyway, now it's time to pass it over to Nolly again. Let's find out how good your drum mixes are. Here we go.
Hello everyone. First of all, I want to say a huge thank you to everyone that's made the Nolly Drum Experience Masterclass a success. It seems to have gone down really well. People have enjoyed it and found that they've been getting stuff out of it, which is really brilliant. And yeah, no, just thank you very much. It was really fun to do. I enjoyed doing it with Christian. It's so nice. It's so delightful to know that it's been helping people on their drum recording journey. So that's awesome. Christian has sent me a bunch of drum mixes done with the raws from the course. The general standard has been super high, which is excellent. He asked me to pick a few to go through and kind of do a little bit of a critique.
Of course, the Nolly
light or things that maybe could be done a little bit differently. There were a lot of ones.
The Nollies.
I ended up picking the ones that.
So I've got.
Talk about whether
it's really loud, man. It's really loud, man. Oh, it's so loud I can't even take it. Yeah, hell yeah! All right, I'm gonna
mute the backing track now and see what we hear in the drums and solo.
I'm fucking bored. Let's see, let me try this.
I wonder if maybe it's...
I don't know if that really sounds that good. That sounds cool. You know what I want to do? I need a map. I need a map. The arpeggiator. Let me do that. Let me map the arpeggiator. We can just automatically turn it on and make it sound like insane. All right, MIDI link, learn. All right, cool. Bet. Now I can just.
So, Max, be careful with that.
Notice my foot pedal will switch off all of a sudden on its own. This isn't too much of a problem because I can just turn it back on and re-enable it in the software.
Other than that, the snare drum sounding really
Reset
good.
MIDI all devices, press OK.
Not really perceiving.
Just getting a lot of problems with it and like stopped working.
Powerful, low end.
Near consecutively. It's doing the same thing again. God damn it. And it just turned off. What the hell?
Give a bit more excitement to them. I'd say again, linear phase thing. If that is what it is. If I'm wrong about that,
this is getting annoying. This is what you get when you're a low-wage musician. Everything fucks up. Alright, I'm gonna like shut that off for a second. I'm gonna turn you off. I'm gonna throw you up here or something, and then that sound. I want to be able to have this learned by the MIDIs. Okay, so we're doing parameter and then learn and then let's see if that works, man. Hell yeah. We can just... See, the thing is, I don't need that distortion on there. I probably... Well... There's a delay. I don't want a delay. I hope I put it's a VST3. Oh, Archetype Nolly is not in the VST3 version? Oh no, brother. Oh no, we've got 2 non-VST3s. That shit will cause problems. Let's let's see, envelope decay. There's got to be a way to... That sounds cool, man. I like... I'm glad I'm able to do that. What the hell happened? Oh yeah, because I turned off the Nolly amp. I'm gonna turn that back on. It's really cheesy. We're a really cheesy boy. Cheesy boys. Are you a cheesy boy? That sounds dumb. Anyways. Switch the pickup to the single coil on this Jackson. feel like there's a gate on there or something. I don't know. So how should the solo start out? We should do maybe something like... Yeah, I really gotta work on some of that stuff. I might go get a spliff or something. Maybe let's work on a little bit of the rhythm or whatever. Let's switch it back. Oops, burping into the mic. This is a different guitar too than I recorded the first part of this track. What? Let me listen to this. That sucks. I do not like all those ghost notes, man. They fucking suck. We're gonna do some editing here. Fuck the ghost notes, man. Fucking hate that shit. Like, sorry to be so harsh, but like ghost notes, like they do not really belong in metal too much. I understand that there's places where it can help accentuate like a rhythmic motif or a guitar riff or something to that effect. But like while I'm coming up with ideas, I want to hear just the main part of the beat. Let me look at that. See, so no, I don't need you. I wonder if I take away that one and take away that. Take away the main. I'm gonna take away the main snare ghost notes that I hear because it's just not like. Alright, let me see here. I think all those like need to go. Like these three right here. I don't want to hear all this. A little bit is okay, so it doesn't need that much. Look at how much ghost notes were in there. Look at all that ghost notes. Maybe like a little bit of ghost notes, just like a tab, but this has so many. don't need that many right there. That one I don't. I think these, all those. That is a lot better. So many ghost notes. Oh my god. Maybe like play around with some of these ideas here real quick. Yeah, that's some pretty cool ideas. We can like really change it up. Alright, let's come up with a first part here. I've got the god darn. Let me save this and then I've got the wrong plugins on. So I need the VST3. See, there's a VST2 and that's out of date generally, and then there's VST3 and it responds better because at the beginning of the song it doesn't cut out. So let me I guess we can use Nolly X for now because we were using it before, and this project is called Nolly X Demo. And what I really need to be doing is I mean, I don't really need to do this. I can like play around with this demo for the 14 days that I have it. Then I can replace it later because I've got 8 Neural DSP plugins overall. And let's look for, let me blow this up some. Let's look for something that's you can probably hear my and you can hear it a little bit. Okay, let me turn up the gate on this guy over here. Is there not a gate? Yeah, there's a gate on the vocals. Is there a gate on the vocals? Is the gate like closed? Yeah, it's better to have it up here. The gate is closed. Alright, I don't hear it anymore. I don't hear it. Anyways. That probably sounds like ass. That sounds like ass, son. Alright, so let's go ahead and just open up Superior Drummer up there so we can have something to look at, kind of. Kinda, not really. Kinda, not really. Oh my god. Blah, blah, blah. Superior Drummer. Yeah, we got Superior Drummer open. So, E. Guitar's out of tune. Not the solo tone. Anyways, let's open that up. Let's switch to a let's try some different presets here. This is the Nolly X updated Neural DSP amp sim. It was released like a few years ago, and they just updated it like the other day, earlier this week. Today's Saturday, right? So yeah, it got updated earlier this week to the X version, which includes transpose buttons so you can down tune your guitar. Take it down to that's what that sounds really good. That's what a really low tuned guitar in G standard tuning. In G, it's not a drop tuning. This is just I'm in standard and then I'm dropping it down -9 half steps, and that results in the low E turning to a G. G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. I'm trying to play an E minor. And so, like, that needs some finessing and finagling in terms of the sound quality. It does not sound that great like that, but on its just on its own, like the transpose feature is great. Turn it into like an 8-string, I think. We're getting into that 8-string territory because 7-string is 5 semitones down, and that's the tuning that I've been using for the past like 5 to 7 years. Well, really, no, like the last 3-4, because I do switch it up a lot. Sometimes back in the day, I used to play in a 7-string proper and used to drop it to down a whole step to A, D, G, C, F, A, D, which I can just easily do with that right there. So now it's and so it still retains some of its clarity, but once you get into the really like near bass tones, like dropping it down 9 semitones of G, you do need to adjust the amp more. Probably like take out a little bass, maybe boost the treble because the presence is up here, and drop the resonance down maybe just a tad. And I don't know if maybe what I need on this one really is probably a pedal. None of the pedals are on, and so look, check this out. This is a revamped pedal section. The whole amp sim is revamped, so it's got this high boost here. So this will probably do what I need. I'm gonna crank that up all the way up, tone at noon, and drive all the way down, just normal settings. And let's hear this real quick. There's that stank face riff, man. Oh, it sounds so fucking good. Like, it just sounds really heavy. We do that in baritone tuning. Yeah, this pedal just does the job. Oh wait, it's not even on anymore. So I was mistaken. I like. Maybe drop the level down some. Use it only for tidying. I like a little bit of that just past saturation sound. So it's not too... You get more dynamics from your picking. Picking lighter, picking lighter. Picking heavy now. And I kind of like that, where you're pushing it. I don't know. I mean, you can... Let's try this comp and see what happens. Let's do snappy. It almost like it's like a boost or something. Got it in smooth right now, smooth attack. Settings are at noon. I don't even have the overdrive on. And I am not okay, so this is my tone right now. Let's just do this all bing, bang, boom. And we're going to do compressor is on. You're hearing it with the smooth attack setting. The snappy attack setting. Yeah, you can hear more of the initial attack. Try this delay. Throw on the overdrive, try the delay. Take down the gate. Switch my pickup to a noisier single coil. We've got the overdrive turned on after the delay. I don't know, I'm not really feeling that. Let's try a preset. Let's go over here. Let's try shredder. 'Cause I'm a shredder. Excuse me, I had to sneeze. Alright, let's do not really feeling that either. Let's do what's class 8. Let me do all-purpose metal. Why does it sound so spanky? It's because I have it on the That's okay. Not really feeling that either. Let me see. Class A. What is Class A meltdown? Yeah, I was like ass. Engage is a curse. HBE style gain. Periphery style rhythm. Rhythm? What's Raunch Lord? Yeah, that's raunchy. Alright, I'm gonna take a break. I need to pee. I can't figure out what I want to do. I may or may not be back later. Bye. Bye. Stop the stream.